Restaurants, we work with doctors.
Yeah, great.
Every time I'm on the panel, they are constantly talking about how frustrated they are with doctor reviews on things, and they feel helpless. What advice do you have for them?
The doctor stuff's really hard because a restaurant, you don't have like the HIPAA acts and things where you have to protect people's privacy. You can say, yes, I did serve them an appetizers, but you can't say I took out their appendix. So for doctors, we really are still struggling with that, and that's still like being looked at every single day, and I actually don't know a ton about the medical community other than that I understand that it's really hard for you guys.
We get, like I said, on panels all the time with doctors. We have about 10,000 people, 10,000 doctors on our site.
Let me give you my card.
And I need to have some way to
definitely. We'll definitely have a good conversation about that because I know that that's definitely a pain point, especially in the medical community.
Great. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Do you mind talking about the whole restaurant review thing?
Yeah.
You weren't there the whole time, which was great. So you heard both questions, and I'd love to hear your opinion.
So which in particular about, like...
I know you can't obviously discuss a lawsuit, but
we can talk about the review filter and everything. And so one of the things Jenny was saying up there is, like, don't ask your clients to actually write reviews. And the reason for that is because when somebody goes on and they write like a 5-star review right away and they've written nothing else, it looks really spammy to the Yelp community. So they come on, they see all these like 5-star reviews from somebody, and they're like, why are you guys spamming the site? And what happens is we have a review filter that goes on in the background, and that review filter is actually always looking for reviews that look spammy and is suppressing them from the business's website when they are actually still kept on the person's site themselves. So that's why we actually take those down, and that's why I would say done.
I add something too. The other thing to note is that essentially if you go out and ask somebody to review you, oftentimes they're not incentivized to do anything else beyond that review, and so what ends up happening is you end up with all these like essentially statistical outliers where people jump on, fulfill that conversation that they had with somebody in that particular establishment, and then
so the fellow from PC Magazine asked the question about whether there in fact is a model, a business model, to have a sales rep for Yelp go to a business owner and say, if you advertise, if you sponsor the review, you can suppress a negative review or affect in some way the organic search results. What do you say to that?
Can you
explain how the $300 thing works?
Sure. So to answer your question first, and we'll get there, no, you cannot pay $300 to have negative reviews removed. And if you really want to go ahead and test that claim, go on and look at anybody's page that's an advertiser, and they'll have negative reviews on their page. And don't you think those people would be a little pissed off if we actually offered that service and didn't offer it to them? So if you really want to go test it for yourself,
so all negative reviews, or can you remove one and have a choice of affecting it at all?
No, the only thing that you can affect, and to answer your question, what this $300 a month gets you is you have an enhanced profile, so your photos can be like in a little pretty slideshow. You can also put like, special ads up. That's actually part of the free program. The one thing that people get confused about is you get to choose your favorite review. So you, as a business owner, is like, you know what, I have all these like hundreds of reviews. I want to choose my favorite one, mark it as such, and put it at the very top. That's all you can do.
Okay, is that a change in policy since when all of this hoopla began?
No, it's been that same way for years.
So if that's the case, who's behind this Yelp sucks Twitter spammer that I see every day?
I don't know who that is actually. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know who it is, but I mean, there's people out there that are obviously very angry and very emotional about it, and so we're just kind of out there trying to spread the good word and answer these hard questions and explain what's really going on. What's the worst thing that can happen is somebody can say this.
And what's the status on the lawsuit? Is it something that is actually scheduled and on a docket somewhere?
I don't know. I'm not on the legal team, but I don't know where it's at right now. Sorry.
That's okay. It's good that you're here. Thank you.
Yeah, we tried.
Thank you.
Yeah.